Hi, my name is Janine OKeeffe. I live in Stockholm and I'm Australian. Since 2016, I've been working with the climate as an activist. Since 2018, I've been working with Fridays for Future. And why do we work with climate activism? Well, if you look just at the mega fires from Australia, you'll see that the fires have become far more dangerous. They travel far faster, they're far larger, very quickly over time. These are a sign that the planet is warming and we need to do something. One of the things which we've been doing in Stockholm is to try to stop Preem from expanding its oil refinery. This has been a successful campaign. My involvement here has been to attend activities and to wear this mask. It clearly states the Preem should not be allowed to increase their refinery. Preem has withdrawn their request. They have said that this is due to oil not being nearly as profitable since COVID. We're very pleased with that result, but unfortunately they now want to do biofuels. Biofuels could work well on a small scale for a small or large city. But when it's done on a large scale, we need to ask some questions. One question would be, where does the biofuel come from? Is it coming from a forest? Is that forest drawing down carbon? We need all the carbon we can to be drawn down as quickly as possible if we want to reduce these megafires. If you cut very old trees and certain types of forests, the amount of carbon in the soil is actually significantly more, maybe even 10 times than the carbon in the trees. That carbon also is going to be released into our atmosphere. This will mean that it will be very difficult for us to live on the planet as the planet gets up to 2 or 3 degrees with more carbon in our atmosphere. Maybe they want to create biofuels by using agricultural products. What would that mean? Where will those products come from? Will they be coming from poor countries? Their land is also being destroyed by climate. The amount of arable land they have to produce food is being destroyed by our emissions. And now we want to take some of their land and take some of their food and turn it into oil or turn it into biofuels so we can drive our cars. Maybe we should be rethinking that. Will they go hungry because of it? Another aspect is people often talk about carbon capture storage could be used with biofuels. Large-scale carbon capture storage still needs to be properly processed. It is not available technically. If it was available technically, shouldn't it be being used to take as much carbon out of the atmosphere as possible? We've been promising this technology to the future for decades, and it still isn't available and the carbon is still there heating our planet. So I really think we need to rethink a biofuel plan. But one of the ways to do that and make these large companies like Preem and our governments, including the Swedish government, to rethink such plans is through activism. By getting as many people as possible, let's say 1 billion activists, to speak truth to power. This is what Fridays for Future is about, and why I spend many, many hours and days on building the map, helping people to get their email address there so the journalists can reach out, other activists can reach out, people can connect across the world. You can also join another group. You can join Fridays for Future, but also School Strike for Climate, Youth for Climate, Extinction Rebellion. There are many, many movements to make yourself heard. Please do that. Please join us. We need you.